I'm going to do the intro and then you start.
You know what? I can hear the intro music in my head right now.
All right. Okay. So.
You didn't do the intro.
I am going to do the intro. I'm talking to you right now.
Well, you started with the so. You never start with so.
Hey, everybody. This is... Yeah.
What's it, dude?
Hey, everybody. You're watching the Mud Guy RC. I'm the Mud Guy.
I'm Bear.
And go for it, Bear.
Well, good morning, everybody. How are you today?
So here, this is what you...
I know, you want me to talk about all the new subs and subscribers because we love all our subs and subscribers, don't we?
Yeah, and where are we at right now?
We have 1739.
Yep.
1,735. 39.
39. At this moment, yes. So.
And so, welcome, hello, thank you. Keep watching, keep subscribing, like us, comment. We love it all.
Yep, we've had a big bump lately, and I think that's for some reasons that we're going to talk about. So,
well, we have something very exciting that happened in Mud Guy World this week. Do you want to tell everybody?
No, I want you. Bear is gonna start each segue or do each segue.
No, that is the segue. The segue is, honey, what happened in Mud Guy World this week?
I want you to tell him.
Well, but I can't remember the name.
Here, it's right here. That's why I wrote everything down for you.
We won. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Drum roll.
We
won the Harley Designs Inc. December giveaway.
Yay!
Can you believe it?
Yeah, I know. And talk about the...
Wait, no.
Okay.
Here's what I need to tell you. So, what was it? 1 o'clock in the morning, he's checking his email.
Yeah, it was pretty early.
And he wakes me up.
Because I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning to read my comments.
He does. He wakes me up and he says, Bear, we won! And of course, being in the groggy 1 a.m. state that I am... I say, okay, honey, and I roll back over. And what happens an hour later? Bear, did you hear me? Bear, did you hear me? We won.
Yeah, my head was spinning around it, and I wasn't even sure it was real.
Well, we didn't even tell him what it is yet.
Yeah. Well, okay, what we did was, I'll give you the details. We won the Harley Designs Inc. December giveaway, which was, he had two things he gave away. And we won the bigger prize, which was a Wraith cage with a DMG Stiffy kit already installed. So we're going to have a custom Wraith, and it's going to be pretty cool. The funny thing is, that's right where I'm at in the build. And to win a contest like that, I mean, I don't win anything ever, really.
Apparently. Because I heard that all day. 24 hours. Bear, I've never won anything before.
But the thing that now, this is something that is, now, I've been in contact with Harley, and he explained some certain things about this chassis. And I want to talk more about the chassis in the Axial Wraith series, because this is Benchtime with the Bear, that's the Project Ares series. But it's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, my whole idea of having just a stock Wraith is slowly going out the window. It's going to be a custom rig, and it's going to be pretty cool.
Thank you.
But yes, thank you very much. So
and I got to watch your show. It was really cool.
Yeah, yeah. We want to talk a little bit about Harley Designs Inc. He's a bigger channel than us, so you guys most of you probably already have heard of him. But if you haven't, I don't subscribe and comment on his videos to win contests. I subscribe to his channel and put in comments because it's a great channel. Mostly crawler rock racer based. He has a shop and he does tons of custom work. Makes his own cages, makes his own chassis. Also does lots of aftermarket mods to his RCs as well. So it's a little bit of custom work, a little bit of aftermarket stuff. He's introducing all kinds of new products from bigger vendors, smaller vendors, a lot of axial stuff, and that's one thing. That's one part of his channel that's cool. He also does interviews with certain rock racers, popular rock racers, and it's kind of neat how he does it. He'll do an interview with a rock racer and show that guy in action. So awesome running videos. But yeah, mostly crawler based. I think he's out of Missouri, so a lot of this stuff takes place in the Ozarks, which are really cool. And he does 1-to-1 scale stuff too, so you see actual rock racers in action. And yes.
What's a 1-to-1?
1-to-1, a regular rock racer, not an RC like a...
You mean like a car size?
Real, yeah,
car
real
size.
Real.
Oh, okay.
He did an event, or a couple videos, 1-to-1 videos, but there was this event I saw him in where he's actually a guy on the ground, and I apologize, I don't know what the specific event is called, but he's on the ground giving orders to the guy that's driving, and he's rearranging rocks and stuff like that, and telling this guy where to go so he doesn't hit specific cones. He must be very
strong, too, if he's rearranging rocks.
Well, he was all over the place. So it's a cool channel, very dynamic, very nice guy. gives away stuff every month at the end of every month, and yeah, but that's why I watch, and that's why you guys should watch too. So go over and subscribe to him. You won't be let down. It's a very entertaining channel. He uploads all the time. Lots of tutorials on how to do anything from custom aluminum plates for a wraith to TIG welding to all kinds of stuff.
So
anyway, so
that was our excitement.
Sub to Harley Designs Inc. Thank you, Harley, very much. We're going to do our best to make you proud, buddy.
That was our excitement.
Yep.
But we also have other excitement that we
Well, anyway,
about.
let me. You know what the coolest thing though that I saw in a Harley Designs Inc. video,
What?
and we'll get after this race, this 1-to-1 race, and he goes down to the guy that was in the car. The actual is a 1-to-1 race. Goes down to the guy in the car. The guy's signing autographs from the kids. What do you think the first thing Harley does?
What?
He talks to the kids. So he goes over and talks to the kids. So that's we're all about involving the kids. So that was the cool thing. So anyway, let's segue into the next segment here.
The next interesting and exciting thing that's happened in our Mud Guy world is our neighbor kid's little brother, Gator.
Gator finally got an RC. So,
Santa brought him an RC.
Yes, if you watch the show, you'll know that.
Actually, I don't know if it was. I think it was Santa.
It
got it at Christmas.
Yeah, we didn't. We'll have to investigate.
We had Monkey and Gator sit
Yeah,
down.
well, we'll do. We have a little segment on that, but let me tell you a little bit about Gator, because if you guys watch the show, you know he's like our number one spotter. Well, Scooch and him are a tag team. They spot our races and stuff like that. And for the past almost a year now, he has watched RCs and wanted an RC, and now he has an RC. So here, we'll go into that segment right now.
Hey, I'm the monkey with Gator and Scooch. And Gator just got a new car. What's the car's name?
Captain Curves.
Have you crashed it yet?
Yes, a lot in curves. Really fast.
Did it ever break?
Nope, it's indestructible.
Does pieces fall off on it?
Nope, never, but if my dad did, it broke the antenna.
What's the goal you want to do with it? To make it better?
To make it better, I want to drive better on the track and have better races with my brother.
How fast is it?
It goes 30 and plus miles per hour. So it can go 70 miles per hour. And my brother's, it goes 35 plus. It goes 75 miles per hour.
Scooch, do you want to talk to me? Tell Gator anything?
Well, we kind of changed the RC names around to like Mud Guy to Mud Gorilla.
Alright.
No, it's actually Mud Guy RC, not Mud.
Gorilla.
We changed.
Do you really like the Captain Curse?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But it does wheelies. And we might need a wheelie bar for it.
Can it jump really high?
Yes, pretty high. It can go over your probably 6 feet per second.
What do you want to change about it?
Well, it goes too fast. I usually crash in the curves. So that's why I'm going to change some things around.
Do you like the car?
Yes.
Do you think it's can it turn really good?
Yes, it can drift like heck. And it can do donuts. We don't really use bad words in these videos,
So what kind of RC does he have?
Well,
Benny?
it's a Captain's Curse, and I don't know if you caught all that in the interview. It's a variant of the Stampede, the two-wheel drive Stampede.
It looks like a pretty good little RC.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good for him. So him and Scooch are basically going to have the same RC, and I'm thinking of maybe doing some two-wheel drive.
Ooh, I see a new race series.
Monster,
coming
yes,
up.
monster truck races. So that'll be cool.
Well, what else is Scooch is working on? Something else right now.
Yes, we have
Scooch is working on
the mud. Okay, hold on a second.
Sorry, it's all the way down there.
Yeah, I know you need to.
I know, but it was a good segue, honey.
Here was this. Talk about Bear's future. Okay. So the next thing we're going to talk about today is
My future project.
the Bear's future project. Which
Tell me what my future projects are.
So it seems to me she's actually kind of cool with this. Well, anyway, after I showed the
Tell me what it is. I'll tell you if I'm okay with it.
after let me intro it. So after I talked about the axial race build in the last Benchtime with the Bear, I had GeoStealth wrote in and said you need to get Bear a crawler so she can go on do trail videos with you.
I do like trail videos.
And she does. So what I did was I said, Bear, I said, I'm going to build you a trail truck. And I have this little collage I made up here.
Well, you need to do it. You need to do a close up of that.
Well, I will. I'll overlay that in the future.
Okay.
So what I did was I cut out all the pictures. There's only one that's missing, the dead ball. I just couldn't squeeze it in there. So I asked Bear, I said, based on no information whatsoever, and I didn't tell her how much these things cost either, because I knew she'd pick the cheapest one.
He knows.
So I said to Bear, pick the one that you want, and I'll build it for you, and that will be our next build series. So go ahead, Bear, and hold that up and show everybody. So do you see that there? You see, and I'll do a close-up. She picked the dingo kit. So even though I didn't put the prices on there because I knew she'd pick the cheapest
No,
kit.
it's not because it's the cheapest. It's because it's the coolest.
It is cool. The dingo is
It's
cool.
like 1960s retro.
Yep.
Really cool, old
I
fashioned.
don't think it's 1960s retro. I think it's like a Land Rover-based design. But anyway, she likes it.
It's really
She
cool.
likes it. We're going to build it for her. This one is good. I'm going to try my best. Every time I say I'm going to do something stock, it ends up being customized anyway. But since it's a really cheap kit, and we already have the electronics we need for it, well, that minus the motor, we need to get her a motor. We're going to go ahead and build Bear the dingo kit. So, and she's going to pick the color out and all that because since it's a kit, you get to
I
pick
know,
your
I
own
have to
color.
start thinking about that.
Yep.
It took me a while to pick the red, so this is going to take a while.
And I might even, I mean, I don't know if we want to start that
well,
now.
you said it takes a long time to get paint because it has to go ground, right?
Yeah, but the other issue right now is with painting, and that's a whole other topic. It's so
it's
damn
too
cold
cold.
outside. I can't get anything done. So, okay, so
So we're selling something.
yes, and that's what I was going to tell you. I'm using the electronics from the Provocateur. Not all the electronics. I'm going to use the radio and the receiver and the servo because the Provocateur is that project is being canceled.
Why, baby?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, and it's my first Slash, and I'll tell you, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because it's moving on to a racer, and I'm not going to mention his name because you can go seek him out. And the Project Provocateur is going to be continued through another YouTube channel.
Ooh.
Yep.
Can we tell him sooner or later?
Yeah, well, maybe, but I
We have to get his permission
I want,
first.
yeah, well, I just want to bait this a little bit,
Okay.
so you guys actually seek this guy out and find him, and he'll probably find you eventually. But anyway, a buddy of mine said he wants to get into racing. I think the Slash 4x4, the way I built it, the Project Provocateur,
I'm sorry.
was a better rig for racing than it was for bashing because of all the techno mods and everything like that I did to it. And this guy really
No mods.
Techno RC is a company.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
if you
I
watch
thought it
the
just
Project
sounded really
Provocateur
cool.
series, you'd know that. So anyway, this guy wants to race with it. So don't worry, it was not for sale to the public. This was a deal that I had strictly between him. It will live on in another YouTube channel, but it's one of those things. I broke it and it sat on the bench for 2 months.
Can he rename it?
It's up to him. It's going to be. We
Okay.
kept the body. We're keeping the body, but the rest is boxed up. We're going to use that body for a future project, but we'll talk about that much later.
Okay.
Because race season isn't for a long time.
Right, because it's really cold out there.
So Project Provocateur will live on
The
in.
Northeast is covered.
Oh,
in
it's
frigid
terrible.
temperatures.
It's terrible. But we're going to have lots of stuff to build. So, anyway, Project
What's
Provocateur.
mine called?
Yours, you have to name it. You have
Well,
to
no.
name.
What is it? What were you calling it?
It's a dingo. It's an axial dingo.
A dingo.
A dingo. It's like an SCX-10 chassis. I think it's a little bit shorter or something like that. We're going to learn all about it, though, because it's going to
Are
be
you
part
gonna
of our
make me put
family.
it together?
No.
Oh, good.
No.
Okay.
No, and I might even integrate it into the race build because the race build is going to take some time now because it's going to be so badass. But anyway,
Well, what else are we going to do in 2014?
2014. Well, I want to get back into races. Obviously, with the snow-covered ground, we can't do that.
Right.
The Bash Arena is not canceled. It's just on hold because
It's freezing.
it's freezing and we have snow all over the place. So the Bash Arena is still in full effect. We got Gators going to be involved in that with his new Captain's Curse right now. Boating, we're going to get back into boating. Woohoo! But since
Can
the lake
they
is
see the
frozen
boat?
solid, last winter was so mild. Well,
There it is.
last winter was so mild that we probably could have gone boating, but this winter is just the opposite.
Very cold.
It's crazy. So
I don't like cold.
No.
I don't go out in cold.
No, Bear does.
And so
Trails. We're gonna do trail videos. We're gonna do trail videos.
Well, of course we are, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Yep.
the dingo. I like that name.
The dingo, but you can't name it the dingo. You have to pick. I prefer names from antiquity. You can pick whatever name you want because it's your project.
How about Elizabeth Bennet?
Sure, Elizabeth Bennet. We're gonna have the most awesome trail truck named after a character from Pride and Prejudice.
There you go.
I know my Jane Austen.
Because he has his hobbies. I
Okay,
have
so
mine.
look forward to Project Elizabeth Bennet in the future.
Yay!
And what's the last thing?
Well, now we need to have
Now
a
we're
discussion.
going to talk about another cool thing that we're going to do out in the yard.
Right, but this is something I understand the concept.
Yep.
So, but I don't understand the name.
Okay. Scooch has been wanting me to change my name forever to Mud Gorilla.
And I don't. And he giggles whenever he says this. Why is this funny?
The bear thinks it's not funny and it's stupid and it's corny, but the thing is that when I'm walking around the house in my jammies and my underwear, the kids say I look like an albino gorilla. So they say instead of being Mud Guy, you should be Mud Gorilla. So I don't know that I'm going to change my name. The channel will always be Mud Guy RC.
You are not Mud Gorilla.
But anyway, I have a compromise here. Instead of me being the Mud Gorilla, which is freaking cool,
no.
what we're going to do is we're going to have an area. It's going to be called the Mud Gorilla. And it's going to be an area of our yard that Scooch digs up.
He's a digger.
He's a digger. He likes to dig
He
holes
wants
in
to
the
be
ground.
a farmer.
Yep. He likes excavators and farming and tractors and all that kind of stuff. He wants to dig up basically a mud pit with all kinds of obstacles and stuff like that for me and now the bear to his mom to drive our four-wheelers in, our scalers. So that's going to be called the Mud Gorilla.
See,
So,
and that makes sense to me.
Yep. So I mean, I wish I could be the Mud Gorilla, but I'm still the Mud Guy. So
I put my foot down.
our
I am not married to the Mud Gorilla.
our mud pit's going to be called the Mud Gorilla.
Mud Gorilla.
So what do you think, Bear?
I think you did good today, honey.
Yeah. So is that we're gonna call it? So anyway, we're gonna do a little bit of a send off to the Provocateur, our Texas /4x4. We're gonna do a little clip on that at the end, but not gone, just not gonna be on our channel anymore. So
Gone but not forgotten.
Yep. So this is the Mud Guy RC. I'm the Mud Guy.
I'm the bear.
And take care, and we'll be back. All right, that's it. That got chaotic. How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh outweigh them bad. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.